What's up, Soapsuds? Welcome back to another episode of the Geek Soapbox. As always, I'm your host, Michael Lee Ponton, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Leva Bates.
Yeah! This week, we are going to talk the Flash season finale, the Arrow season finale. We talk about some wine.
So we talk about Legends for a second. We talk about Flashpoint. We talk about the originals.
It got nuts. Check out the highlights. All right, let's talk about the Flash.
I know a lot of people were complaining about this season. It wasn't as good as the first season, but I really enjoyed it. I thought they actually found their stride with a lot of things.
I think this season of the Flash had some really great episodes. The couple episodes where they went to Earth 2 and they were dealing with everyone's doppelgangers.
I love stuff like that.
That stuff was great. Those are some of the best episodes of the season.
I love how all evil, doppelgangers are way sexy. They're super sexy.
It's true. With
the dark makeup and I talk and walk really cool and have way cooler costumes.
Can we just have an awkward supervillain?
Right?
Someone that's not super sexed up. I'm evil. What are you doing with your mouth? It's my evil mouth. Why are you doing diddle fingers? What's happening?
No! What? I think this is why I figured out why they don't do it that way.
You find out that Barry's fighting one of the time remnants. I literally thought I understood how it worked when we had the episode throughout the season that had the Reverse Flash. And I was like, okay, this makes sense. And then somehow Zoom just kept making time remnants. And I was like, I don't understand how this works. It hurts my head.
I accept it. I just went, you know what? Cool. I buy it. Nocking Point Wine was also involved. If you don't know what Nocking Point Wine is, it's Stephen Amell.
Stephen Amell's winery.
Yeah.
In Walla Walla, Washington.
And Lee and Kelly are members.
We're members of their wine club. So we get quarterly shipments of wine.
So we decided to watch the finales while drinking Nocking Point Wine.
Why not?
It's delish.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. They're not paying me to say that.
That was just us doing it.
I know. I just really enjoy it. And, you get with your wine club shipment, you get some coffee, usually some other goodies. I think I've gotten a beanie.
Oh, really?
A coffee cup.
Oh, wow.
Posters.
What a Nocking Point beanies.
Yeah, it's some
Nocking
good stuff.
Point, hook that up.
Good stuff. Nocking Point Winery. I don't know what the website is, but you can Google search it.
I think it's knockingpoint.com. I know it's Nocking Point on Twitter.
At Nocking Point. Just check it out. It's good. That's the bomb. Man, that's why the time doesn't make any sense to me.
Point. We'd already started.
Okay, but here's another thing. Is a shorter season really a bad thing? That was one of the issues for me of this season of The Flash. It felt like we always went a roundabout way to get to where we needed to be. Okay, Barry's going to go race him, but you can't race him yet. Okay, now somebody's in trouble. Now you got to get there. And I kind of felt the same way early in the season when Patty Spivot was around. That was 4 or 5 episodes. We could have just... I'd have cut it. I'd have cut it out and found a different way to get him and Iris together. But I feel like the shows that have shorter season orders, their storytelling is a little bit tighter. They don't have time to fool around with any extraneous bull crap.
Yeah.
They tell the story and it is tight and it is concise. I feel like sometimes on these shows that have 22, 23 episodes, there's a lot of filler. And I understand why shows go so long because it's about the dollar. They got to sell those advertisements and make their money off the ads. And you know how you sell more ads? You got more episodes of a show. But I sometimes think that hurts the storytelling.
They weren't really that kissy face. He was like, I gotta fix me before I can be with you. It wasn't super romantic. It was
they kissy face and they were both like, I love you. I'll wait for you. I love you too. They came to a romantic agreement.
Of sorts.
That they were both gonna. They were both gonna.
Her the little bit of the.
Yeah,
hey,
but
it's me, not you.
No,
he gave her that speech a little bit. Not
he wasn't trying to get out of it.
I love you, but it's me, not you, so I gotta fix this, so I can't really be
Right. But
that's also
still,
code for like, nah, you getting a little too attached too quickly. Nah, B,
not at all. No.
I love the season of Arrow. I absolutely.
I loved parts of this season of Arrow.
Really? I loved it.
I wanted to love it.
I loved every single moment. Even when I raged out over, all right, spoiler, if you haven't seen the finale, then you shouldn't be listening to this anyway, but when they kill Laurel, I lost my shit.
Yeah, that moment.
I flipped out.
There were so many, for me, there were
character?
great moments throughout the season.
But, even through my rage of them killing her, I still love the season. I loved every direction it took. I love the character progression. I love how each character had its own little story arc. And and that's what I think was reflected in the finale. And I think that's why a lot of people didn't get the finale. They're like, oh, it was good, but it wasn't great. Flash is better. I don't know if it was better. It was more internal. People are like, why is it another city fight? I'm like, well, think about it. The whole premise of the show is I will save my city. It's not about, Central City isn't about that. Flash isn't about that. Flash was I want to save people, but it's more all about what he can do and not what the city can do. Whereas it's always been about the
Arrow
city.
has always been about saving the city.
Yeah, and so
whether that is literal, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to save people, or figurative in that I'm going to save the moral compass of the city.
Exactly, and that's what this finale was. It was giving people hope when there was none, and then that hope is what ended up beating Damien Dark.
It wasn't until this moment where we had this conversation that I feel like I actually liked this finale.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I loved it. I loved the riling the troops and them hell no, we won't go, and that's what blocks, because that's what the whole thing was. Him you gotta fight the darkness. It's not necessarily internal darkness. He had to get the light of all the other people behind him, and all of that was way stronger than all of the deaths behind Damien Dark.
So, okay, maybe you've sold me on this finale.
Thank you.
I mean, I liked parts of it, but I don't think I really got the moral center of it until just now. And now I like
That's what
it
I'm
more.
here for.
So I'll take it. It's not usual for you to school me on something. I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one, Leva Bates.
You watch it too analytically. You have to watch it with your heart. So I'm actually gonna take initiative and wrap this up.
All right, I think we've reached a good point in this conversation.
We've talked about a lot. Take it over.
Oh, way to take initiative, Leva. So those are some of our favorite moments from this episode, you guys. If you want to hear the full entire conversation in podcast form that you can take with you wherever you go check out the Geek Soapbox on iTunes, because we have a home on iTunes now. Yay! What? It's crazy. So go over there, make sure you subscribe, then you take us wherever you go. You can listen to us in the car, you can listen to us while you jog, you can listen to us while you do some sit-ups. I don't know. Where do people listen to podcasts? On the toilet? I don't know.
I think mostly in car and work.
Probably in the car. But hey,
but
if you want to listen in the potty, go ahead, listen in the potty. I don't judge.
But make sure you subscribe on there. Give us a rating.
Yeah, that helps us out a lot. It helps other people find the show. And while you're leaving comments and doing all those things, make sure you like this video, you share this video, and you subscribe to this channel as well. That way you'll be the first to know when we post new videos just like this one. Check out our website, www.thegeeksoapbox.rocks. You guys, what did you think of the Flash finale? What did you think of the Arrow finale? Let us know in the comments below. Talk to us over on Twitter at The Geek Soapbox, at Wrestling Leva, at Rising Sun ENT. All kinds of ways to have conversations with us.
Let us know. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Do you think we're full of shit? Let us know.
Let us know. Let's have a conversation with you guys, too.
We want to know what you think.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.